I'll take, for example, I watch CJ on 32s a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he obviously had to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm only watching him because I'm looking at what I'm looking at now. You know, so I'm looking at that like, damn, how can I get there? But it ain't in my mind that it was a whole world before that.
Yeah.
So I think where we get out of place with content, or where we get out of place if we want to do content, or just creating period, is that we got to start somewhere. I think we be so busy trying to just get there that we forget the grind in the process. You know, a lot of the times we worried about what people say, what people think, you know, but that just come along with the territory. You know, I spin off something that you were saying earlier about how we kind of got similar names with our brands, you know. And this just kind of be just behind the scenes stuff that you may not even know about, because I'm not afraid to promote your brand. You know, you see if you post some, 9 times out of 10, I'm a share it if I see it or whatever the case may be. And I've had people to come to me like, oh, that's your new drop. And I'm like, nah, these my people. And so you got to read for starters. You got to read for starters.
We did the same thing on the other end.
You know, and then it's like, man, you ain't afraid to do that? It's like, afraid to do it for what? Like, nah, it may be similar, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this is the thing that we have problems with, because everybody feel like you're always supposed to be in competition about something. And I might have been doing this longer than you, but you might know more than me. You know what I'm saying? So to be sitting at this spot and chopping it up about that, it's too many other people that wouldn't want to do it, because it's like, you ain't gotta butt heads, you know. So, but that's part of that content. That's part of creating narratives. That's part of creating whatever. You know, you could lead to shit like the big wigs used to do, like Kanye and 50 Cent. When they released their albums together, they had a friendly little competition on, let's see who can move more units on release day. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't gotta be no dislike towards each other, nothing like that. And that's just how people think. You know what I'm saying? So when you spin that off into coming back creating content, man, y'all stop being afraid to post people shit. Stop being afraid to post your own shit. Everybody ain't gonna like your shit. And I'm gonna give you one main thing that we all fall down with when it comes to content is we always looking for the people that we expect to support us, and when they don't, we feel like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna fall back because you know what I'm saying? And what I learned in this game is, you want that love from your folks. Deep down, you like, why my folks ain't on this? Like, I feel like they should be on this. You know what I'm saying? But your folks ain't the ones that's gonna get you over that hump. They ain't gonna get you over that hump.
You ain't got 100,000 cousins.
So if you
realize too, like, one thing I realize is once you do start to pick up traction, they back up because now they feel like you made it. So it's like, oh, well, he don't need my support no more because he got this, and that. Like, no, we always want and need that support, but it's just like, it's just a mind frame. It's just a mind frame. We live in a effed up culture, bro, because however we live, what we doing, our hustles, our grind, you know, when you get to living where you live, driving what you driving, motherfucker don't want to spend with you because they feel like they add to it. He already got enough, man. And it's like I'm just hustling though. Like I'm doing something that I like. I'm selling you a product just like anybody else selling you a product. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it'd be the fact that them people feel like that they could see you. Like, I can't see him do this with my money. You know what I'm saying? And I, for starters, let me tell you, I work 2 full-time jobs, goddamn me. 2 full-time jobs. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that part.
They think, they think that $30 shirt they bought got you the vet.
You know what I'm saying?
Which you know, that $30 we appreciate it. But this $30,
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But that just go back to everything like you were saying as far as like the content and all that kind of stuff. You know, I hate to say it, but it ain't like we doing no faking. But it's almost like sometimes you gotta put on that illusion to get to where you going. That don't mean you doing no faking. You got what you got. You know what I'm saying? Now if you using stuff that ain't yours and all this and all that, then that's a real allude. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm going to work and I got this jewelry, I drive this car, whatever, and I hop out this car to do some promotion in my All Things Retro merch, what you think gonna catch your eye? Because that's part of the culture. You might watch my shit not because of my merch. If I post this merch without the illusion, you might scroll right past it. But but you see that car, you might take a little bit longer and watch it for a couple more seconds. You see this car, now let me add some shit. Let me spin the cap on these forges, cause I got your attention. And then in the middle of that, I'm
on me. We call that the eye test though. That's the eye test. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you that shit work. That shit work. Because unfortunately we live in a culture that that's what we into. That's what we into. So you just gotta do what you gotta do to attack the culture, and then as people in this culture, we also gotta learn ways to attack the other side as well. Because if we could get the other side on our side, then we really could make it. We really straight.
And that's one thing I appreciate from watching you, man. Is like you just like us, as far as our team. Everything organic. You know what I'm saying? I call it the Nipsey Hussle way. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy.
No, I ain't
doing
doing
what I'm saying?
crazy.
I'm not gonna be doing nothing that I wouldn't, normally do. If it take a little while, okay, it's gonna take a little while. But we gonna get it organic, and once we get it, this shit gonna get built.